Have you ever faced this situation? You change one small thing in your code and suddenly three other features break. You fix one bug and two new bug appears. This happens not because you are a bad developer, but because the code structure is bad. As projects grow, code becomes hard to understand, hard to test, and hard to modify. To solve these real world problems, software experts introduced something called solid principle. Solid is not about syntax, it's about how to develop a design which is clean and maintainable code. Solid is a set of five design principles introduced by Robert C. Martin, also known as Uncle Bob. These principles guide us on how to structure classes and modules. The goal of Solid is simple. Code should be easy to understand, easy to extend, easy to maintain, and easy to test. Solid is not mandatory, but following it makes you a better software engineer. In our code, we can see tight coupling, hard to test, and too many if else. Let's understand the problems first. In many projects, one class does too many things: database logic, business logic, UI logic, all mixed together. This creates tight coupling. That means if I change one part, I'm forced to change many other parts. Testing also becomes difficult. You cannot test one feature independently. And the biggest red flag, too many if else conditions. Whenever a new requirement comes, developers just add one more if else. This is exactly where Solid helps. Single responsibility principle says one class should have only one reason to change. Open close principle means we should be able to add new feature without modifying existing code. Liskov substitution principle says a child class should properly replace its parent. Interface segregation principle says don't force classes to implement methods they don't need. Dependency inversion principle says high level code should not depend on low level code. Both should depend on abstraction.